Wow, I want to thank you all for joining us this evening for our special event. I'm excited to just go through this journey with you. And I was introduced to this company over 32 years ago. I was tired, I was stressed, I was working as a police officer in the city. I had some, just some health issues that 20-year-olds go through with hormones and PMS, and I was really struggling with fatigue. Didn't believe in supplements, but a neighbor and a dear friend just shared her story with me. And I was curious because I knew I had to try something. I thought there's a reason why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling in my early 20s. And I was concerned because my mom was in her 40s and she was really unwell. And I knew there had to be something. And what I really was looking for was a solution. And I thought I was getting the solution through my diet, but I didn't understand that there were certain things that were missing. I also was working a job that, or a police career that I thought I would want to do for the rest of my life. And I was even stuck in that area as well. I didn't know if that was something. So my journey was like, I was really lost and I was in my 20s. And what we're going to share with you tonight is how you can feel better, look better, and live better with an incredible opportunity when you're looking at health and income. Oops, my slides won't. There we go. So who are we? Well, Neolife is a worldwide nutrition company operating in over 50 countries. And this is something that really impressed me because I thought, wow, this company is in over 50 countries and they've been in business since 1958, trusted by millions of satisfied customers and business partners. And their mission as a company is to end the trend of chronic disease and poor health and also financial insecurities. So I was so grateful to be a part of this, initially looking at the wellness piece because I was really struggling with my health and I wanted a solution. And their mission and values as a company to give everyone the power to live healthier and happier lives. But the values were something that drew me to the company because absolute integrity. They do not waver when it comes to product quality. People are number one. Products that work. Boy, let me tell you, when I started taking some of these products in a very short time, the results that I got, my energy, mental clarity, reducing inflammation, and even digestive health, I didn't realize that I could feel that good. And just a little bit made a huge difference in my life. And also something that Neolife has a strong value in is equal opportunity for all, an opportunity for any age, for whatever religion, even if you don't have an education in nutrition or even a business background, anybody can take a look at this incredible opportunity and also a long range vision. The more I got involved with helping people and having an impact, I wanted to make sure that this company would be here forever and for a long, long time. So that is something the company has, is that long range vision. But something that really sets us apart is the quality. And we talked about the integrity. And I have the honor of introducing Maryellen Vandenbrink, our holistic nutritionist, who's just going to give you a little overview on the Neolife difference when it comes to the science and the excellence behind our products. So Maryellen, welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nada, for asking me to share. And as you know, when I was introduced to Neolife, I was just a concerned mom with a son with respiratory issues. And I was working as a law clerk at the time. And I was just looking for something that worked because I tried so many different products. And when my friend introduced me to Neolife, the first thing I asked is, what makes this different from everything else? And she said, I don't know a lot about it. All I know is made from whole food. It's been around since 1958. And I'm not sick and tired anymore. And I said, well, what I'm doing is not working. So I started to dive in a little bit. And when I looked at the science behind these products, I was so impressed because I was a researcher, right? And the fact that it was founded, the scientific advisory board was founded by Dr. Arthur First, one of the top toxicologists in the world. And, he was the co-founder of oral chemotherapy, but when he was doing that research in cancer, he found nutrients in food prevent disease. And that's why he joined up with Neolife in the 1970s, because of that whole food philosophy. And he set up this amazing scientific advisory board that we have of world-renowned scientists and researchers. And they're not just good-looking doctors who endorse the products. They're involved in the research and development. And that's what sets Neolife apart from everything else, is the fact that there's good, solid, evidence-based science behind their products. And when you look at the different products that they offer, of course, we have our whole food supplements, which is the foundation to fill the gaps in our diet. We have an amazing organic, skincare, which is so important because what we put on our skin goes into our bodies, right? And there's very, very little, regulations with skincare these days. So to have an eco certified skin product is amazing. And one of the first things that I started introducing in my home was our earth friendly cleaners, because like you think all those toxins that were spraying and it was giving me headaches, and it just made such a difference. And what I love about these products is they're all created by doctors and scientists. So there's good science behind them. They're whole food based cellular nutrition. So we're going to talk a lot about that a little bit later, how it works at the cells. All the products are non-GMO. So we know right from the seed stock that there's no genetically modified organisms in these products. And they can trace it, full traceability, right from to know exactly what field those food concentrates were grown in. And they're clinically proven human clinical studies. So you know that the products are tested. That's so important by independent organizations to make sure that they actually get into our body, they do what they're supposed to do. And Neolife does have a pharmaceutical license for manufacturing. So although it's a food supplement and they don't have to do that, they take that extra step to make sure that everything is, like 100% above board and safety. You will not ever get a recall with these products. Like I see, I get the recalls from Health Canada all the time, and I see all these products. And, Neolife has never had a recall in any of their products in, 65 years, right? And Nat, I know this is something that you were really excited about when this study came out.
Maryellen, when I looked at my diet 32 years ago, I thought it was pretty good. But when I heard about, some of the things that were missing, it really opened my eyes. And this was a recent study that came out of Lancet in over 190 countries, where they talk about, it's what we aren't eating that's actually killing us. And these are the same nutrients that I was exposed to or learned about when I first took a look at using any of the Neolife supplements. So, I didn't know that years ago they used to grind your wheat, make the flour, make the bread, and the grains were whole and everything was left in the grain. Well, now they process all of our grains, are milled and processed to have a longer shelf life. And our breads last so long now, 2 weeks, and cereals last years, and pasta lasts forever. So they remove the most critical part of the grain. And this is one of the biggest reasons why I was tired, why I had a hard time dealing with stress at my job, why I had PMS. And I know, Maryellen, this also played a big role in your headaches because the cells aren't working properly. And Neolife developed a product in 1958 called Tran Grain Concentrate, where Texas A&M University, they proved that this product will help your cells absorb nutrients from your diet 50% more. And these are the nutrients that are no longer in our diet. They're called Tran Grain Concentrates. They're found in grain, but they're milled, like I explained earlier, so they're no longer in our food. And this is what really opened my eyes and helped me understand why I was struggling with PMS and fatigue. These are essential, which means you need them, you can't get them, and Neolife has this as a solution to fill the gap in your diet. And then the other product, Maryellen, I know, which is one of your favorites, is the omega-3 salmon oil.
Yeah, when I got introduced to Neolife, I remember, Nat, I didn't even tell you that I suffered from migraines because my dad had them, my brother, I just thought it was genetic. And then I started hearing these stories about how people were getting rid of their headaches. And when I looked at the salmon oil, I thought, wow, like the fact that it reduces inflammation 68% in 8 weeks. And it's tested for over 200 contaminants with an allowability of 0. I thought, wow, I'm going to give this a try. And when I added that to to the, the grain oils, I noticed that my headaches got further and further apart till they completely went away. And then now I've met so many others, like the girl I worked with in the law firm. She was like me. She had migraines all the time. And same thing, she got rid of her migraines, but as an added plus, all her joint pain went away too, because of course that's related as well. So the fact that, what's the problem? Like I ate fish, but it's really hard to eat, enough of that dark, fish, and without mercury and without toxins, and to get that in our diet. So this kind of solved the solution of filling the fish gap, right? So, and it works. Like I haven't had a migraine headache in probably like 28 years. So it's been life changing, and my husband really likes it too. And then when you think of immune systems, and I know right now that's something that's, a lot of people are concerned about, right? Because there's so many viruses out there, and we want to make sure that our body has the strongest immune capacity. And the carotenoids was, I found, like, I tried to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, but who eats, honestly, 10 servings of dark color fruits and vegetables every day? Like, even when you try your best, it's hard to reach that. So the carotenoids helps fill that gap. And the benefit, you think one bottle of that is like equivalent to 250 pounds of the antioxidant equivalent of fruits and vegetables. And when it was actually studied by the USDA, they found it boosted immune systems 37% in 20 days. And our immune system's like our army. It protects us from everything, not just viruses, but like cancers, from all sorts of different diseases. So it's so important that we keep that immune system strong. And this is just, I know one of my clients, I used to see her at the gym, and she's sick all the time. And I'd say, oh, I'm sick again. So when I introduced her to the carotenoids, she calls them her black bullets, and she's never sick anymore. And that's the difference, like it just makes that difference to give your body that added benefit to be able to fight it. And now, did you want to share with us how we can complete now our breakfast solution with our shake?
Yes. Yeah, these protein shakes are to die for. They help in so many different ways. And I know, Maryellen, you talked about immune system with the carotenoids. Well, protein also helps with the immune system, but there's so many benefits to taking a protein shake, especially the quality protein that Neolife has. It helps with weight loss and reducing the body fat reduction, lowers the BMI, which is, we all want to shrink a little bit, but it's also cardioprotective, so protects your heart and helps with cholesterol and improving that ratio of HDL and LDL, so the ratio of the good and bad cholesterol, which is really important. It's a great meal replacement. And I have to say, it tastes so good. That's why we always give samples and do demos, because people say, oh no, I've tried protein shakes, I can't do protein shakes. And I say, just try this, it's so good. And yeah, hands down, they usually have a favorite, whether it be creamy vanilla or that dark chocolate or the creamy berry. Absolutely delish. Even if you just have it with water, make it cold with an ice cube, you shake it up, drink it. Or I like to make it fancy in a blender with frozen berries and spinach. And so you can just do whatever you want with this shake, but it tastes fantastic, and it's fabulous for kids, which is really, really important. But it's incredible for weight loss. And this is where I'd love to bring, so we have different challenges that Neolife has. We have a 30-day challenge that goes into a 90-day challenge. And I'm going to have Jen come on. Jen, if you can unmute yourself and just share your journey, because Jen started on our weight loss solution, which includes the Neolife shake with the Vitality Pack, the vitamins that we talked about earlier. And I'm going to have her share her amazing story. Jen, are you there? Can you unmute yourself, hon?
Okay, I did. Okay,
Awesome.
so come on. Okay, so thanks for letting me share. Before I started Neolife, I felt very tired. When I start walking, I'm like how to breath and everything. And then, my sister was on it, and she was like asking me if I want to join, and I keep on telling her, okay, yeah, I'll do it December, I'll do it then and then. But then my fiance was up here with me for like a couple of months, and we go for walks every day, and it was really hard for me. It was hard on my leg. I was basically crying. I didn't want to go for the walk. So then I decided after he left, I was going to start the program. And then I started the program and doing the breakfast, the shake, and and the vitamins. After 6 weeks, I noticed my legs, I can move, I can move better. I can move faster. It was good. And then there was a get together, and I went to the get together, and my sister was there. And she noticed I'm walking around and doing everything before. When you go to get together, I'm not doing anything. And it's not because I didn't want to do it, it's because of the pains in my leg and everything. So then I start to lose the weight. My first 30 days, I lost 34 pounds, and I have more energy, more stamina. And then my daughters and my kids, they begin to notice that I lose the weight. And then Cindy encouraged me to join the 30-day challenge. And I really didn't want to do it, but then she said, no, Jen, you could do it. And then I did it. So at first, my first 30 days, I lost 34 pounds. And then, sorry, and then I continue to do it. And then I went on to the 90-day challenge. And now I lost 46 pounds, 3 pant size, and my inches is 22 inches. I lost, and I'm so excited about doing this. And then I'm going to Jamaica in December, and then I'm going to see my fiance, and he's going to be saying, oh my God, he can't believe it. So I really like it. The product is really good. And this is what I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. And congratulations on winning the 90-day challenge. You're going to win some money and some prizes. And I'm really excited. They're going to feature you, and such a great journey. So thank you so much for sharing.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, hon. Thank you. That's just one story. Boy, we get so many testimonies, so many incredible stories. And I'm going to have Maryellen come back and just share some of the other journeys that we've had in Neolife.
Yeah, one of my customers, Ada, her sister, Gabby, as you can see, Gabby was struggling with her weight, but she also had a few other challenges. Her husband had just passed away from complications from diabetes, and she had a 4-month-old and I think an 8 and a 10-year-old. So you know what? She had to really get charge of her health, and she got on the breakfast pack. And as you can see, she lost 30 pounds, and she actually was one of our year challenge winners. And she was so excited. She actually they took her to convention. She won prizes and money, and it was really life-changing for her. But what's exciting about Gabby is this was, I think, 5 years ago. And look at her today. She's still kept the weight off. And that's what's exciting, because this is not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. It teaches you how to eat, how to, balance your proteins and your carbs. And the results are amazing. So we're really excited about Gabby. And then you can see too, Steve Gower, he lost 50 pounds, 10% of his body fat. So that's very exciting. Chris Dreyer lost 46 pounds and 26 inches. Like, again, not so much the weight, it's those inches, like Jennifer was saying. It's very, very exciting. And here's Greg Pereira. He lost 50 pounds, 10% of body fat. And in his 20s, he felt much older than he was until Neolife. And when you see him now, he looks amazing. And it's all about enjoying life, being able to do what you want in life. And that's what this program can help you do. And John Winter lost 73 pounds. He was a challenge champion, a year challenge champion, and Jen Winter too. Awesome. So she lost 85 pounds. So
I know,
yeah,
just incredible, the stories. And we also have amazing products for children too, Maryellen. And so those grain oils that we talked about are in a liquid form for babies. They come in a chewable version as well. And kids can take the omega-3 salmon oil, which is so important for brain function, and the protein shake. That was a favorite for me and my kids, because kids are picky in the morning, and sometimes they're rushing out the door to get to school, and having a good quality protein in the morning for breakfast, that was a lifesaver for me and my family. And my kids are now 23 and 25, and they still have a protein shake every single day. So this is a great program for kids, again, to help to support their immune system. So when you're looking at those nutrients that we talked about to fill the gap, So those grain oils called TRANN are in this vitality pack. The carotenoids and the fish oil that Maryellen talked about are in this vitality pack. And then there's a multivitamin. So I like to call this like a Cadillac of multis. It completes your multivitamin. It's a great foundation, a great solution to start to fill those nutritional gaps in your diet that we're not getting enough of every single day. So it really is about you. When you look at, at what's happening in your life, when you look at your wellness, where are you? Have you looked at that? Have you thought about, improving your health? Well, the nutritional supplements that Neolife has to offer fill the nutritional gaps and are a great foundation just to help you get to the best level of health. But where are you in life financially? Could you use a little extra money? Some people are really struggling financially, or if you're like myself, or you just want more time freedom. I was okay with my job, but I didn't have my own time and I wanted to be my own boss. And I didn't know if this was a fit for me. But when I saw the benefits of the products and the impact they made in my life and my family and my mom and my sisters, and I just started to share, I realized this is something that I could do where I could eventually leave my career and have the time freedom that I really, really wanted. So if you're at a place in your life where you're, could use a little money, or you'd like to have more time for your family, for your kids, for your husband, or just time for you. And also the most dangerous risk of all, the risk of spending your life not doing what you want on the bet you can buy yourself the freedom to do it later. And I have to say that I felt lost when I was working. It was a job that I didn't have a passion for, and I felt like I wasn't having an impact. I wanted to make a difference. And this was something that I could do where I could really have an impact in people's lives. So the solution that Neolife provides: feel better, look better, increased immunity, more energy, healthy weight loss, clean home without toxic chemicals that Maryellen talked about, age-defying skin if you want to look younger and your skin feel younger, better sleep. So many people are struggling with sleep. How about living better, right? If you like to earn a little part-time income in your spare time or full-time, it's totally up to you. You decide when you want to work, how you work, who you want to work with. Are you looking for debt freedom, time freedom, financial freedom? Or how about just a like-minded community? This is something that really drew me to the company, was having the feeling of being a part of an incredible group and being in a positive environment. And something that comes along with this business is personal development. You really start to grow and learn and become an incredible person. So this is why we're so excited about what Neolife has to offer. And there's different ways of getting started. You can start at retail. You can just try the products and pay full price. Totally up to you. But I don't know, when I looked at this 32 years ago, I didn't want to pay full price. I wanted that discount. So I became a promoter to get the best discount possible. But you can become a member just to start using the product. It's free to join. You automatically get a discount. And if you want a better discount, you just have to set up what we call a Neoship to get wholesale price. But if you're looking at creating that extra income, making a little extra money part-time on the side, where can you start a business in Canada for as little as $98 or in the US, $75? Very difficult to start a business for that amount. Well, that's what Neolife has to offer. And these are the solutions. The Vitality Pack, which has your vitamins and minerals and grain oils and fish oil that we talked about, and your antioxidants, or your breakfast solution, which adds the protein shake, or the weight loss solution. When you heard Jennifer's story on losing all that incredible weight and having less weight on her joints and able to walk and enjoy her quality time with her family. So that's what these solutions will offer. So you decide. If you're just looking at trying some of the products, getting a discount, earning a little extra money, or having an impact and really improving your health, where do you want to start? I would love Wen to share her story and her journey, because that breakfast solution that we talked about made a huge impact in her life. So Wen, welcome and looking forward to you sharing your health journey. Unmute, hun.
Thank you, Nada. Hi, my name is Wen, as Nada said, and I'm retired from a 50-year career as a nurse practitioner. I was first introduced to Neolife 37 years ago by a very good friend, Lynn. And up until then, I ate as well as I could, and I exercised regularly. But what I learned from Lynn was that I was missing nutrients, missing ingredients taken out of our food to prevent them from becoming rancid. And I just wanted to maintain my good health, so I was in. I started on the basics, some really great whole food supplements. My journey became one of lifelong good health and energy. Yes, I had challenges along the way. I'm human. And I was able to avoid long-term chronic disease concerns with additional appropriate products and no medication. And that was really important to me. Today, I'm in my early 70s and I continue to exercise regularly. I maintain a healthy BMI. I eat well and I fill in any gaps in my dietary choices with supplements. And I must say, a delicious, complete protein shake. This keeps me hiking, skiing, paddling, kayaking, and most importantly, keeping up with my 3 grandchildren. I'm aging with ease and grace, and life is good. Thank you.
Wen, thank you so much for sharing your story and your journey, and you know, the impact. You know, I know you're now sharing your story with others and helping others, and just having an impact and making a difference in people's lives. And so grateful for you sharing your journey. I just want to see, there's a message in the chat. I just want to see if there's anything that we need to add, because we have some people sharing stories. And anyways, I want to thank you all for joining us this evening. I'm going to be stopping the recording and opening up to any questions for any of you that are here for the first time joining us. And again, thank you again for having an impact, making a difference, and helping others. And Maryellen, thank you so much for your expertise and joining us this evening. Always appreciate you being a part of this journey with us. So thank you again.